Why, hello, Internet! My name is Prunk, and today I'm going to do something a little different today. I think it is officially time that we rebuild ECW in MYGM mode. Now, you might be asking, what exactly does that mean? Well, first off, we are playing as Paul Heyman, and then we are playing ECW, obviously. The main thing, or the gimmick of ECW is I have 3 championship titles, but they grant higher title bonuses. All other brands have more championship titles, but grant lower title bonuses. So basically, I'm pretty sure we just have like the men's belts, because there wasn't any women belts in ECW. So we will definitely focus heavily on our men's division. We still are going to want women for diversity and the pool, but it's going to be a mostly male-focused roster overall. Now, I think to make this a little bit more challenging, I think I need to put on a some kind of stipulation match every single show is the goal. I don't know if I will physically be able to do an extreme rules match. That's kind of what I'm going to shoot for, and just always have enough to do an extreme rules match, which means I have to really pay attention to my money, which is something that I'm not used to all the time because I'm just like, oh, I'm bankrupted. Okay, no big deal. So we are going to make it the goal of making an extreme rules match in every show. Not every match has to be extreme rules. Just my main event every week will basically be an extreme rules match. Is the goal. So that's how we're going to do it. Not everything has to be extreme, but the main thing has to be extreme. I think that's a fair goal. And if I can't do that, I'm going to put on some kind of stipulation. And if I, let's say, have to do like a tables match one week, then I'm going to be putting on like the most expensive stipulation I can the following week. So I think that's a fair way to do it without having to kill an entire 2-hour run. And so that's how I'm going to do it. In addition, I am going to purposely be scouting Paul Heyman guys, ideally. So I'm going to try and get Roman. I'm going to try and get CM Punk. Those are going to be like my first go-fors. Obviously, if somebody picks one of them in the draft after I pick the other, then that's what I can do. There's not too many Paul Heyman guys left in here, so like ideally, I want to get Punk and Reigns in here. I want to get Rollins in here. I want to get Bron Breakker in here as well. So the main Paul Heyman guys that are currently on the main roster as of what's this, like May 5th, 2025, is who I'm going to be shooting for in the draft. So that's going to be the focus. We want to get all the Paul Heyman guys to be focused on ECW. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, we want ECW. As far as our opponents go, I mean, I could throw on whoever. We're just going to do Raw for that. We'll do... Did I put... Yeah, CPU. Okay. SmackDown. We'll do this. And we will do NXT 2.0 by Ava. It's just NXT now or 2.0? I watch NXT every week. I don't know if it's actually NXT 2. It's not advertised as 2.0 anymore, so we're just going to do that. And perfect. Of course, we are playing on extreme difficulty, fans of 10. We're going to play with the lowest possible budget because if I can do this at the lowest budget, I think you can do it whenever you want. Snake Order, I think, is just more fun. And then we are going to have a little bit of a shakeup. We're going to always use shakeups. They're just make the game more interesting, in my opinion. But we are doing a custom pool. You guys have said that you didn't mind if I did this. All I've really changed is like some people's popularity, some people's promo skills, changing different roles, changing classes that I think might fit. Nobody's super busted or broken, but I just kind of liked customizing the roster a little bit. I didn't customize it specifically for like, oh, I need to get all the ECW guys I know of into this pool, but I think that it's going to be fine and it'll kind of make the game interesting. And that's pretty much it. No booking timer yet. Remember, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're only like 30 away at the moment. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, you will see me panic and try and book everything in 1 minute. I will have the 1 minute permadeath runs going on for my GM mode. If you want to see that, please like and subscribe. I am so close. It would mean the world to me if you did it. But first things first, we are going to draft CM Punk. And then hopefully we can fetch Roman Reigns in here. He is a red bruiser, so it would be perfect. We're in snake order, so there's a very likely high chance that they will take him. Oh, they took Mommy there. They are on Bianca. Cool. And okay, I think we're safe. We're safe. And let's get the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. That's going to be a great first feud. And from here, I'm going to fetch Seth Rollins because he's my next guy now too. So we have some good work. We're going to get in Bron Breakker next. And then we'll probably have to find a faction to face with Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker. I'll probably put... Okay, then that sucks. So they just took Bron Breakker for me. I will do my best to try and trade for him in the following weeks. I'm not going to reset it just to try and make that work, but that is really disappointing. I was really hoping I would be able to get him. Well, I guess I get the man. To get Becky. I still have Seth as a face here, too. I changed her, but Seth is still a face, man. Everyone's cheering for him all the time. I don't think he's... And Becky's technically still a face, because nobody's going to frickin' boo her no matter what. We'll save Becky, because I need to save up some money. Alright, so we have Fighter, Bruiser, Green Specialist. Let's just jump over to the Women's Division. I did bump up Jade Cargill a little bit, and we got Liv. Let's make sure the Women's Division has some kind of feud. So we're going to start with that. We're probably only going to book like 4, and then after that we're going to go to like the bottom of the pit for trying to find some stars. Damn, I can't believe they took him. That's so annoying.
SmackDown pondering its next pick.
I'm so upset. I was so close. I thought I had the perfect run. Roman, Breakker, Seth, bam. Okay, stolen away from me at the last second. All right. In the meantime, we do need to start saving some money though. We are crazy over budget right now, so we're just gonna scroll to the bottom by going to the top. And Pat McAfee. Let's see. I'm still going to want to try and find a green fighters. Eddie Thorpe is now released. That's sad. Let's bring him in. Let's give him a farewell tour. He got fired, or his contract. He got let go from his contract, I should say. So we'll bring him into ECW.
A tough choice awaits the SmackDown GM. NXT weighing their options here for the next pick. Who's up for NXT? The SmackDown GM is preparing their next pick. Who is about to join the Raw roster?
So we start, and okay, so we need to fill up, so I can go, I do have okay, so we do have a tag team, and then I can focus on trying to get a cruiser and a bruiser. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get a common Rezar. And that way we can try and focus. We'll get a cruiser and another green. I just bought a green fighter, though, unfortunately, but try and get a green cruiser and maybe a green specialist.
SmackDown moving on in the draft.
And Michin, followed by a Mark Coffey pick. And back to Extreme. So I get Joaquin, and who did I make? Okay, cool. Cruz del Toro. And we can get Joaquin Wild. I changed Cruz to a specialist. That way the tag teams were just 2 cruisers and stuff. Because I wanted to try and make sure that like you could actually draft tag teams and like complement styles. So that's actually perfectly fine. And then maybe go to like the bottom of like the women's division a bit, just to have a little bit more diversity here. So we have cruisers and giants. There's probably no more red giants here. Oh, there is. We can get Lash. Yeah, why don't we get Lash Legend? And we'll get Chikara, maybe if we have to have a tag division. And then we can grab a female cruiser and bruiser.
Who'll join the black and gold brand next?
Kind of breaking like
decision for the NXT War Room. The next member of SmackDown is about to be picked.
We're just picking some of the like we've used a lot of money already. So Kalani could be a good match. We need a green bruiser, which Carmen Petrovic is a custom superstar I had drafted in here. Carmen! The announcers for that one is kind of funny. Maybe Thea Hill. This isn't too bad. And then I try and find one more red specialist that's not going to be crazy over budget. I think will be the next goal.
SmackDown contemplates their next pick. NXT ready for their next selection in this draft. A major decision for the NXT War Room.
They are hooking. And there's Pat McAfee. SmackDown, not a bad card.
Raw has so many options to choose from here.
Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler. I did put him in. He's just my boy. I love that guy. Okay, so we have plenty of women. We need a red specialist who's affordable. Giovanni Vinci is not ideal. Pete Dunne would be great in ECW, I think. How much is it? 40K. This will be fine.
ECW picks Pete Dunne.
All right.
Final roster. Dunne bringing
That
the fight
is.
tonight.
This is my card. Hey, this is not too bad of a lineup. We got Seth. I mean, I got to hunt down Breaker. That is my goal, is to get Bron, Breaker in here. And let's see. Yeah. NXT took my dude. Oh, I'm annoyed by that. Almost a perfect draft. Almost a perfect draft. All right, so let's play this out. And good Heyman, talking good team, feeling confident. I'm born for this. Ready for a new season. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. You talk stuff. Okay, so women division belts are unavailable for the ECW brand. I thought that's how it worked, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, we got a men's mid card, we got a men's tag, and then we got this. So we are a pro man here, guys. Men. Holy crap! Like let's see. Let's just put CM Punk as our first guy. 15 is pretty good popularity. We'll do some heels and the tag division. And then I think let's just put Seth as the mid-card champion for now, and that's completely fine. I think that's the best way to do it. Let's have this, and then they'll give me a decent mid. I can have him go in and have some good mid-card feuds. I think this is totally cool. We are getting a limited stock for having somebody who is drafted well. This will. Nope, not this. This will be my first match for sure. And we got CM Punk and Roman Reigns. And then we probably want to put him with, who do we go? Pete Dunne is not very popular. I don't know if this is actually, we'll put this in the mid card. We do have two really popular women here, so this going into our first match. I do have to flip the roles a little bit because I do have a Red Giant with Lash Legend. And we'll make them a tag team with them. Perfect. The game already knows that they are synergized. And then we can do this with, not you. Yeah, there we go. That's a solid mid-card match. And then from here, we have these guys who are, why are you both cranky as hell already? Like, cheer up a little. And then we have to make an Extreme Rules match, so we're going to do this. And so, okay, that's only 20,000, so that's fine. And you're probably not going to have cut any decent promo, so we'll just do a call out. And we're going to want to try and get a bigger roster as soon as possible because those Extreme Rule matches every week is going to be tough. Let's look at our goals. Complete 5 trades. That should be easy. Book 15 one-on-ones. Easy. 10 table matches. Pretty easy. Book 10. Okay, that's awesome. I was hoping to see this, but I wasn't expecting. So book 10 Extreme Rules matches should be pretty good. So weeks that I can't book the 10 the Extreme Rules, I'm going to probably putting on table matches to spend 400k on power cards, book 10 team tag matches, easy. Yeah, this is going to be a very easy challenge. Like most of those are going to come pretty naturally without me having to hunt them down. Math is, this is 40, 58, so that would not, I can't afford that, unfortunately. 2 times per season, all promos this week are free and have the results doubled. Could be helpful, but yeah, could also be shit. Block all opposing brands from using 3 randomly selected champions in their next show. So this will be a good way to do our early, to get an early lead. This is only a one-time use. Thankfully, it has been nerfed since last season. Because I remember you used to be able to do this twice, and it was weeks 5 and 10 that came in, and that's why I don't play Paul Heyman anymore. Triple H wants my least popular bruiser in a match this week. It'll get me a sold-out power card. It's not really that great, but I have the means to really do it. So why don't we put the 2 unhappy people into a match, I think. And one of them will be hopefully happier. We can do some call-out promos then and hopefully build up your popularity just a little bit. And yeah, we have a strong mid-card here. This is going to probably put Roman on the shelf, so I'm going to have them talk for a few weeks. And just because his stamina, Roman Reigns' stamina is crazy low here. So I think this is a good card. It's not going to be the best. Like, we're probably not going to be in the lead after week 1, but I am pretty happy with how we're going to have everything set up, hopefully. SmackDown, we're skip. And skip. Okay, so we got a 3. I gotta look at the purple. Wow. Okay, 3.0, 1.0, 1.5, 2.5, 4.0. Wow, this did way worse than I thought it would. I did not think this would be that bad. How did this do in performance? Yeah, popularity. just scouting their popularities, seeing where everyone falls. This obviously did great, but the horrible performance really kind of stunted it a bit. This one did well, and their popularity is pretty decent, so I'm surprised that nothing happened here. So that is one Extreme Rules match down in the bank. Akam and Razar work really well as a tag team. Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro worked okay as a tag team. They are a tag team. That's weird. 28,000 fans versus 26 versus 31 versus 32. Okay, so not amazing, not horrible. So it could have definitely been way worse. Note of caution, yeah, Reigns is below 40. I'm not happy about losing my spot. Yeah, that's totally fine. And hopefully boost up your your morale. We will have them do some call-out promos every week because Roman doesn't actually wrestle that often. You and Pete Dunne in our opening match, followed by... See, the women all kind of really did underperform here. I still think this is probably better, and then maybe we do our tag team women's match here. And make this, yeah. Eddie Thorpe, who won the last one. Hopefully I can get Eddie to win this next one so it's not as bad. And then we'll do our men's tag team. This one was pretty decent, so we'll put that in the mid-card. Just to make sure it doesn't outshine. Pete's popularity only gained a little bit from that promo, so it's not the best, but hey. We are going to want to try and save up to get 100k, but first I have to put on an Extreme Rules match, and I probably would want to buy that health spa if I could. I'm going to put this as the Extreme Rules match this week. Honestly, I might just book some advertisement promos to make sure we get that bigger stadium. Let's just do this instead. Advertise, advertise, there we go. Let's get some money. Let's book this show. And skip all of this, and... how we do? Let's see. 3.5, 1.5, 3.0, 1.0, 3.5. Okay. So the women did get a good show. Akam and Razar lost their belts. Pete did lose to... Ooh, I gotta get Nathan Frazier. That would be great. 2 advertisement promos. Hopefully build us enough money. NXT, we gained 35,000 fans. So actually really... Oh, that's not us. We're not NXT. SmackDown, 32. Raw, 28. ECW, 28. What? Man, I hate this game. We did get a health spot, though. I completely forgot to look at Triple H, so I'm glad we did that goal. Listen, I need to have... yeah, I'll make that happen. That's cool. Listen up, Paul. Directions... What? Bro, you just got here. Okay, fine. Why don't we do this? Too bad. Like, and he's still not even happy after that. Okay, fine. Why don't we do a role change backwards? Because fuck you. And we'll do a call-out promo. What, you think you're good? You think you're such a bad guy, blah, 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 blah. No. There we go. We'll make it make sense. Seth can have the match here. Roman is a little above. We can definitely do some more call-out promos. I might have to actually put him on the card. We are going to buy this logistic. I can't afford that and put Extreme Rules on, so we'll put this as our Extreme Rules match. You guys did okay. We'll put our men's tag belts again in the middle. And, I mean, I guess let's just make this a thing. Oh, who wanted what? Okay, hold on a second. Chikara wants a match against Thea. Oh, okay, so I have to put this as a tag team again. That's annoying. That's fine. We do this, that, and then I have to hire some... Do I need to really hire jobbers already, or do I just need to put... We'll put this on then. We'll do this with Roman Reigns. Cool. And then week 4 is... I don't necessarily know if I want to do a call-out promo right now for this then. Because then it's going to go to week 3. I mean, he's probably quitting. If I had to guess. Maybe I don't put a call-out promo and let him just do a self-advertising promo. That's fine. Because he's already pissed off. Like, if I could build that up maybe and have like a... I don't know. I don't know if it's worth... Maybe I should build it off because he might just want to leave. And also, I kind of actually... No, we're going to... Because ideally, I want to trade Brooks to try and get to Breaker. So, I think calling this over and finishing this feud is probably the smart thing to do. And we have our Extreme Rules match. We did get our new stadium. I can't afford any power cards. What did Triple H want? Ensure the least popular. Cool. That's easy. Let's do it. We'll skip over everything, of course. Yeah, I couldn't imagine trying to do it. I'd have to play at a higher budget cap in order to put in a stipulation on everything, and then it would just be a bunch of tables matches anyways. But I think having one Extreme Rules match per card is really important for this one. So I'm gonna keep trying that for sure. That is my highest priority, I think. But we got a 4.0, 1.5, 3.0, 3.0, 4.0. Cool. Actually, really good show. It did outperform everybody, so hopefully this is the turnaround point. We did grow that level rivalry to level 3. We gained 34,000 fans here. Raw with 29, great. 29 for SmackDown. NXT for 28. Okay, cool. So that should put us back up a little bit closer. I know we're not so we're only about 5,000 fans behind. Not too bad yet. Thanks for the title match. Liv excited about the PLE. Ensure that Roman Reigns fights this week. He doesn't like to fight. Why are you gonna make him wrestle? I do not have a physio if this goes wrong. And I'm not going to do this until I get Breaker, I think, either. Alright, what do I get for Roman Reigns fighting? I mean, that's a really good reward. We definitely take that. You guys are pretty injured. Let's settle this match with a Extreme Rules. And we build that up. How's Liv doing in stamina? Okay, she's good on stamina. This finally actually developed into a feud. I kind of want to save this for the PLE, so I can't. They're all a little injured. Yeah, let's save it for the PLE. We'll do this. And let's see if I can do a tag team call out. Who's got the better promo skills? Definitely not them, so we're going to try and do that. And these guys are going to quit too. You guys are a proper tag team and you won week 1. Like, why are you guys so bad at everything? Their promo skills are 1, 2. I think I actually moved their promo skills down to 1. We got money. Do I really want to buy any of this stuff? I probably should buy this, because if Roman gets hurt, that's going to be a bad time. And special console. All promos are doubled. Not necessarily. Let's just hit... Who's... NXT is number 1 right now. Hit that. Cool. Something like that. Yeah. All right. So 4.0, 2.0, 3.5, 4.0, 2. What the heck? Oh boy, I miscalculated. That's how is it that big of a difference? 4-star popularity. I guess they performed poorly and were not popular. I thought an Extreme Rules match would definitely boost this up more, but that is really. I gave you guys the main event chance and you blew it, man. That did finish the rivalry, so yeah, he's very likely gone, I think, because he was already Cranky Pants. 74,000 fans for NXT. SmackDown was 64. Raw was 65. We're not going to be good. 54. God dang, that's really, really rough. We got the To The Moon. What was that stunt you pulled? You like that? You gotta be dirty. Just a reminder, your opening match. Yeah, I know. I'm not feeling well. Yeah, Roman, sure. Why don't you just take... Oh, let's get some rest, buddy. Just go ahead and take your break. I'm not happy. Dude, you just... That's fine. You can keep asking me. Yeah, because your feud's not solved yet, but... Okay, who is... Could put Eddie Thorpe. So if I'm actually playing this out, who do I put on the card? CM Punk is technically who I would put on. Do I want to play this out? I probably should. We're playing a challenge run. Yeah, since I'm playing, like, Eddie Thorpe is probably the guy. Liv is the girl. She wanted to be on the PLE. And then as far as our mid-card goes, let's finish up this tag feud. Make this an Extreme Rules match. Oop, I got it. Oop, go. Where you go? Ah! Okay, booking. learn the menu because bad things will happen if I don't. Who can I build up here? Brooks, should I just keep promo scaling? Like he just got a good promo skill. Let's have him do an advertisement promo. Keep him in the mid card, but because ideally I want to shoot for this next too. I mean I could buy. Probably need the fan boost actually too. Let's do that. Trying some money. $20,000. We can do that. Who do I need to give stamina? So Rollins is 2 weeks off, so it's not a big deal. Pete, let's boost up Pete. And to the moon power card, who do I give that to? Not Eddie, because he's probably gone. Akam and Razar are likely going away. I don't need to use that yet. So we got Eddie. We got Liv. I mean, these are pretty good like 25 popularity is nothing to scoff at. That's actually a really good one. So we're definitely playing this out. If you were just simulating, I would recommend in this situation play CM Punk. He is likely going to be. He would probably be the best choice because he's not injured. He's got good popularity. It depends on what they throw out. If they throw out somebody with 80 popularity too, then yeah, maybe that's it. But my champions unfortunately are super wounded. If like Roman wasn't at 22 popularity, he would probably be the right choice. I'm not sure how it's the game judges who gets the simulation, but I think in this situation, if I was just simulating, CM Punk would be my best option. And Liv is probably my best option as well. High popularity and good stamina and good ring power. So I still don't understand how that part works in this game. So if anybody has solved that code, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your even if it's just your opinion on what's better. I would love to see it. So I am gonna play this out because there's no way I'm beating Bray Wyatt and there's no way I'm beating Noam Dar is even ahead of Eddie Thorpe. So we're gonna play this out because I want 25 popularity. I'll be right back. All right, so as an experiment, I'm looking at this one, and it's pretty close here. Jada Parker at 6, so she's statistically shouldn't win. She's only 48 popularity, no big deal. Liv is currently the fifth, tied with 15, with Naomi and Natalia, but has 68 popularity without a belt, decent stamina, versus 56 popularity with good stamina, and 63 popularity with a belt and good stamina. I want to simulate this one out and see what happens and just we'll suffer the consequences. So normally I would recommend playing him out, and this is a really big popularity risk because 25 popularity is insane. But I really want to know what happens, and I'm doing this for okay, sweet. Oh, thank God. I was doing this for science, so it made sense. She was tied for the star power. She was highest popularity, so I think statistically playing with that one was safe. I wasn't confident because this game is jank, but statistically she was fine. We did win with Eddie Thorpe, and we did get Rabar and Razor to actually win the tag titles. So hopefully they're actually happy again. I don't know if I'm going to keep him still because Bron Breakker is still the priority. I don't have money for him though, is the problem. We did gain 121,000 fans this PLE versus Raw at 116 versus SmackDown at 105 and NXT at 110. So that should be a decent jump at least. It's not covering our gap, but it's not too bad. It did put us in second. We're about 14,000 fans behind. Only $86,000 is our budget, something we kind of need to fix. And we need to get Bron Breakker fast. And I think Raw is actually the brand that stole him. No, it was NXT that took him from us. That's why they're winning, because they got Breakker. Okay, so here's Bron Breakker. They have barely used him. Oh my goodness. Like, bro. Okay, so who can I trade? Like, do I throw both of these guys out for a tag team? They're satisfied. What? Okay, who's I think ideally I might want to just trade them. See if they can give me some money too. So maybe like this and like 70 I'm gonna offer. Nope, that's 7,000. 140. No, that's too much. We're gonna do 50. I don't want to piss her off right off the bat, but I think this is actually so. I'll try 60 first. Okay, we're happy. I got money from that too, so that's even better. I am going to need to try and find new opponents. So we have Bruiser and Giant. I can keep Eddie Thorpe into this as well. He can be my new opponent for Breakker right off the bat. That's totally fine. But we do need some cruisers and giants now. Brooke Jensen, unfortunately, needs to go. Let's see if I can find a green fighter. You didn't even use McAfee's pretty stacked right now, actually. There's no way they go for this, but yeah, let me try and offer like 23. Okay. That was a pretty solid trade. Like 100 stamina pack McAfee, I'm totally on board with. I don't know who am I putting him in a match with? Maybe Breaker off the bat, just like to squish McAfee for a bit might be fun. They'll give Eddie Thorpe some time to rest, which actually I could probably now sell Eddie Thorpe or try and find a better fighter or cruise. Might need to get a cruiser. Let's see if I can trade off Eddie Thorpe in the meantime. Tricky Williams might not be a bad option. Might be possible to get some more money from that. Anybody here? I need a green cruiser, if anything. Nobody that's shouting at me. What up, Nick Nemeth? Let's see. I just traded you guys off. Nobody has any green cruisers? Interesting. Okay. Is he worth selling off right now? Probably. It's a lot of money. Let's do this. 3, 7, 6. Let's try and sell you off. Cool. That helps out our budget. We should be able to afford some extra stuff. And that will mean I can just put on some matches. Maybe I just get some jobbers or something to like feed to a common Razar for the next few weeks, get their morale up a little bit higher. And I can have Breaker versus McAfee. He's happy. He's at 100 stamina. I can put them in Extreme Rules matches. Kind of help build them up. That might not be a bad option. And oh shoot, I do need another red cruiser here though. Somebody to face. What's her face? Cora Jade. Cora is at a good stamina, so I don't really want to get rid of her. And I have a lot of money. I can get a lot of money for Liv right here. Problem is, is there anybody really gonna have enough to? You're not going to give me enough for that. Oh yeah, I already took all your money too. Shoot. Red Cruiser, anything? Here. There's no way I'm getting enough money or getting enough for this. Maybe I can maybe I just try and collect money and find an extra opponent for somebody. I mean, I could definitely keep Liv and then just let her rest and then like once this feud. But I honestly, having a smaller roster right now is not ideal because I do need to put on Extreme Rules matches, which means I need to like get some high stamina people in. Who do I want to like? If I can sell Liv and get a star, like maybe, and then like let's see. 4 maybe. I think this is fair. That's 283 versus 291. She just won me. I mean, like she did just win me. I don't know if I want to actually make this trade. Let's see. Okay, I'm okay with that, and then we keep Liv. Your roster's hot stuff right now, but my talents team up. Well, victory sweep. I do enjoy these dubs. Ooh, okay. You don't like Pierce. You're a bruiser though, aren't you? What are you? I don't know what you are. 73k is probably pretty good. Let's take that. Triple threats cost lost stamina. That's good to know. If giant wins. Ooh, okay, hold on. Do we go giant? We go beef. I think we go for the beef down now, guys. Okay, too big to take down. My favorite thing to do with this is hire a bunch of jobbers and all of them giants and just put them in the mid card and win 40k each time. Like you basically it pays for itself after like 1 week. So why don't we do too big to take down? This will help our money issues. The Battle of the Meats. So we go with Giant. Oops, that doesn't care what the rule because it does not matter. Giants, and we just spam this button. What? There's no. Oh shoot, no. What? That's all the Giants we have? Oh my goodness. Okay. Disco Bell, Jerry Sweat. That's 2. Okay. And so that is all the giants in that tier. So we got 2 men, 2 women. Obafemi, I did make a giant. All right, we got actually a little annoyed. Okay, so Fatal 4-Way. How's Lash? Okay, so let's look at the women first. Boom, boom, and let's just throw a cruiser in here and hope she doesn't win. Maybe I throw a cheaper cruiser or specialist something in here. Yeah, we'll buy you for now, that's fine. So statistically, I think Lash Legend, if I don't put a card on her, should win. We have at least a 75% chance that a giant wins if on the female side here for doing it this way. And it's very unlikely that Hail Mary does actually win this one too. So that's completely, I think, fine. This is going to be her role for the next few weeks. Where was the other giant? Oh, Jade. Was that the plan? Giant. Did I only get 3 female giants? Oh, I had Lash Legend. Okay. I guess if we do it this way, then I don't have to worry about anybody's rivalries, and I can actually keep growing the female tag. That's fine. I think if Hail Mary wins over Jade Cargill, then we're gonna be in trouble. But I'll take that risk. I think I will gladly take that risk. And what if I just piss them off every week too? Why don't we just make sure that you win? This is going to be our men's match, and then another Fatal 4-Way here with all the boys. Let's get the boys in. Boom, boom, and boom. Cool. And then we'll have this as our Extreme Rules match. Should be better than that. And yeah, okay. CM Punk can do a call out to let Roman rest because I think he's still on bed rest because he's a sleepy boy. You guys suck with your promo skills. I think we just put you guys in some training promos for each week. I'll take a look at my challenges as well. Do not book your most popular specialist, which is Pat McAfee, I think, at the moment. I mean, like, that's good, but I kind of need Pat at the moment. Roman Reigns is 2 weeks off. He won a rematch. That's going to happen. As far as these power cards, we'll buy that physio for sure. Do I want to boost anybody's... I probably use that for the PLE, because if I want to simulate, then I can just do that. Pat McAfee... Breaker, probably shoot up as well. Like, this is all pretty fine. I don't have to use that right away, I think. Maybe we do put this on Breaker right off the bat. Let's push him to the moon! Okay. Let's skyrocket some of these boys. Alright. All right, 4.0, 1.0, 2.0, 0.5. 2.5. I'm actually surprised that this one, like, I'm surprised the women's side did, because I guess I do have one more star. 1.5 star. 1.5. Okay, why is it 3.0? Wait, why did this perform so poorly then? Rolls, 4, 3.5, like 2. Why did, I'm so confused. Why is this a 0.5 versus a 1.0? 2.5 matchup. Oh, because I had the one character difference in here. That's fine. It's not a big deal. This is still not growing either. This is like the worst tag team feud ever. Okay. Cool. And NXT with 23,000 fans, SmackDown with 33, Raw with 23, and ECW with only 18. So we are sacrificing some money, but we are sacrificing this for $80,000. 2 Giants winning on 2 Fatal 4-Way matches. For $80,000, I'm going to take the hits because I want the money right now. We did get a contract negotiation. It gets cool card. Cool. Did we get 2 of those too? Even better. We can put those on Pat to get him a little bit more popular. We did fall down to 4th place though, and that's okay. We will climb back up. I guess I see where I stand now. Hi, great to be joining you. What are you now? Okay, you are a bruiser, not actually what I need. Can I flip you around? At worst case, you're going to end up being a something different. Oh, you can't role change yet, can you? Nope, can't. Oh, role change, class change. I think that's at 15. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay. Build you up. You need to rest. We'll make a call-out promo. Pontiac, Michigan. That place is not very cool. I used to go there all the time. Let's see. Bron, Breaker, Pat McAfee. This is fine, just being another match. You did lose a lot. How many? So about 14 stamina losing in an Extreme Rules match. That's okay. You are finally have at least one steel cage match. Maybe we do put this in the steel cage then. Let's solve this. And I kind of want... Do I have a way I can make a giant win this? No, not really. Dang, that would have been fun. Okay, so we'll do that as a steel cage match. We'll blow that off. Jade Cargill, and we'll just put... yeah, I think we just still splash them in. Have at least one specialist here. It's fine. And then for the men's side, Fatal 4-Way. Do it again. Get all the boys. Get all the meaty men. And then, is there a way I can do this again in a way? Do I have a... I don't have a win thing. We are going to use this on Pat McAfee. We're going to give him the XP boost. Let's get him a little bit more popular. You are now good at Iron Man McAfee. I like that. Cool. We have assets again. Let's just buy... Well, I do want to save for the arena. That's 6 though. That's so far away. We'll get this. And then any more... I want to do a Fatal 4-Way with all the women and hope that we get a win, but fighter, yeah. Let's see what happens here. I mean, it's a 25% chance. It's probably not going to work. I could play it out if I really, really wanted it to work. I don't think I care that much. In the meantime, we're getting called up from there. Liv is resting a bit. Let's just get her prepared for the next PLE. You guys can do another training promo. How are we doing on this? So complete. We only need 2 more trades. I need to book some tables matches too, actually. So we have that. We have an Extreme Rules. Why don't we flip this and let's just make this a tables match too, because we do actually want to get a couple of those in. And I'll use that. Special Counsel will save before the PLE. Special Extreme Rules can't be used in the first or last weeks of a season. Okay. I didn't actually have to put in Extreme Rules because I put a Steel Cage matchup. So, but it's fine. Okay, CM Punk. I actually really wanted CM Punk to win this because now it's going to give me an opportunity to have Wolfgang call him out. I can have Roman Reigns rest a little bit. We did grow this, and yeah, we got a 3.5, 1.0, 2.0, 1.0, 4.5. I'm surprised this only did so. I felt like that would be better, but okay. Should be a really good show though. 30,000 fans gained. 100, even better. Oh wait, did Lash win that? Hold up. Lash did win it. Oh my goodness, that's even better. Yeah, we gained $120,000 for that as well. We gained 30,000 fans, so still a really good show. 5,000 fan bonus because of the steel cage. We are making our money back hard. I love it. 30,000 fans for Raw though, so they're pretty even. 34 for SmackDown, NXT with almost 30. We did get a Veto Star. Yeah, I mean, like we're only about 20,000 fans behind, so it's not a big deal. That's literally like 1 PLE. Thanks for the title match. You're happy. You need a rest. Don't seem realize this. No, I don't want you on a promo right now. Do I have to? You're super happy and no can do. I need you killing other talents. That is the goal right now. So why don't we do the Fatal 4-Way? Why don't we do another match of Jade Cargill squishing all the competition? That's what we need to do, Jade. The massive rumbles. Okay. You and Pat are fine keeping performing. We will make this another Extreme Rules because that's the gimmick of this week. We will do another Fatal 4-Way here. I'm hoping to like have this blow off next week, so let's just let it all out. And then how's the any power cards that I can buy yet? No, still. I really want like the to like win. We do need a run-in this week for a pretty bad power card. I'm not super concerned about it, but if it can work, it can work. We are gonna make a call out because this will set up our feud with Punk. We'll have you guys just talk to each other. You don't need a break. Let's if we can run it back again, that'd be dope. I'm okay with this. Um, and then for our men's side, we do actually need somebody to face with a common Razor. So who do I put on the card to tag? Maybe I do put Pete and Seth on to finish this up. They've gone a few weeks with the rest because they're gonna ask me, hey, can we be on the show if we don't do anything for them? So why don't we try and put up a squash match? Yeah, let's just set them up. We need. Oh, this works out actually perfect. I don't have to do anything. Boom, and just squish them. We'll put the belts on the line. But the problem is this is not going to be a very good match. Maybe I do put these guys back in the Fatal 4-Way. Or maybe I make this the Extreme Rules. And then give them a week to break it a little bit. Because this is probably not going to... I mean, like, this should be better statistically. We'll flip that. We'll make that Extreme Rules versus the Jobber Giant Battle Royal. Pete can focus on raising popularity. His popularity is huge. Seth can do the same. Let's buy that TLC matchup. I don't want to use this yet. Block all opposing brands from select champ. Actually, no, this actually would be... Let's do that. And who do I want to give more experience to? Be fine. Who's going to need this boost? Maybe I throw this on Lash. I think I don't know if that's going to help her win the simulation or not, but it could help, so let's try it. Lose less stamina. That's actually really good for you too. Really nice boost. Scheduled run. I don't really care about that. Okay. We have our champions kind of resting and doing call outs. This is a pretty good show before the go home show. I'm okay with that. Oop, what's happening? Uh-oh. I broke it. Okay, the game froze for a second. I got scared. I saved the recording. I'm like, oh, we're going to skip that. All right, anyway, SmackDown, we're going to skip you. Raw, we're going to skip you. All right, so ECW, we're going to skip you. Okay, so 3.0, 1.0, 2.5, 1.0, 3.0. Okay, I wasn't lucky twice. That's okay. I wasn't expecting it, but hey, if it worked out, it worked out. That would have been even better. So those are, unfortunately, none of the singles rivalries did grow a little bit. Okay, so one started in rivalry, one grew. Perfect. That is completely fine. More Giants winning. That's nice. These guys getting a win under the belt, even better. This one, their stamina is still pretty solid. Didn't grow to level 3, though, unfortunately. 29th. Oh, wait, how do we do with the callouts? Callouts did not help very much at all by Wolfgang and Punk. Only one just self-promos to boost them up. NXT with 29,000 fans, SmackDown with 32, Raw with 28, and us with only 19. Oof, okay. Yeah, the downside of killing your mid-card for money. You're not getting many fans that way. But her budget is pretty... How the heck do they have such a high budget with not, like, doing this? Like, the AI legitimately does cheat. Bad timing. Okay. Your contract. Thanks for your work, but you've really just been here to kind of eat stuff. Thanks. I won't be enjoying it. Yeah. Got me once. Yeah, payback. That's ridiculous. So sick of watching JH Tucker. What do you want me? I don't care about. You seriously think I'm going to... Forget it. Haven't had any matches in a while. Sure thing. Can I buy a thing yet? No? Okay, that would be... I also have no way to like ensure that, so... Liv does want a match this week, and that's slightly annoying. Don't really want her to have a match this week. I was hoping she would wait till next, but we are going to solve that. And we are going to... I guess we'll let that ride. Punk is actually still too sleepy. How do I... This actually is not... I did not build up rivalries for this at all. Who would have thought if you just throw on junk matches, he would be in a trouble spot. Let's see. You're going away, so you need to solve this anyways. Obafemi, Cargo. This rivalry is solving. We'll make this steel cage match, which means I don't have to have a Extreme Rules. I need to be Extreme or higher. That's gonna be my mid-card match, though. Let's do this, and that is such a high, yeah, and let's just make it with a physio so Punk doesn't get hurt. It's my only one, unfortunately, but Pat and Breaker could go on the card. Oh, no, let's just female fatal 4-way again. Do a run in, something like this, like against Disco Bell. That just causes chaos. If Liv wins this, I'm gonna be annoyed. Like, honestly, I should probably cut this and just say, hey, hold up. So statistically, we have more giants that could possibly. I don't know if I want to hurt her chances. Yeah, let's just make... So Liv is very possible to win this. And we'll do another fatal 4-way this way. Let's keep boosting you guys in some training promos since we got nothing else to do. You're about to expire, so you don't really matter. McAfee can do... Let's see if I can do a double call out and put this on the card. Maybe Wolfgang wins. There's a chance for that, and then I can put this on the title match. That'd be kind of cool. Backstage crew, we'll buy this now too. All right. I like the Get Schooled card. Who do I want to throw this on to though right now? Maybe just put it on Jade and have her focus in a little bit more. Schedule a run-in on your most popular available superstar. Who is that today? It is Pete Dunne as the #1 guy. For physio, probably not worth ruining the plans though. Plus, if I have a run-in on him, like, yeah, I need this rivalry solved. Like, I mean, storyline-wise, I could have Breaker run in on Pete Dunne, costing him the belt, and then having a triple threat match. But that actually might be a good way to... Okay, I think I can manipulate this a little bit. Let's make this the match. Oh, they're both... No, that doesn't work. Okay. And we'll just continue. Well, it's not worth it for a physio card. If it was anything else, I could consider, but I think that's fine. All right. Oh, we need a tables match, and I don't necessarily need an extreme, but I have the steel cage match, so I don't need that. But I do need a tables match. Oh my god, you guys are all injured too. Let's make this a tables match. Maybe I do cut Jade. They're in the mid card. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Yeah, most of you guys are going away, so that's fine. Boom. Okay. Good enough. I'm committing. Ah, Thea won again. That's annoying. Um, wins the belt. So 4.0, 2.0, 2.0, 2.5, 3.5. Okay, cool. Jade did win that, thankfully. That's nice. So I was hoping that she would. So that's another $80,000. Unfortunately, nobody got hurt. That's good here. And then CM Punk does retain. Bad performance, but not a bad match, at least. um, all the rivalries settled here. That is perfectly fine. ECW gaining 60,000 fans, $90,000 for the wins. Raw with 56, SmackDown with 61. Okay, and then now that the Money Week is over, though, we did get 5 challenges. That's good. Money Week is over. We are going to go hard. You guys are all thanks for your work, but I won't be renewing your contracts. Thanks for your work. I'm done a good job. I'm gone. My contract, got a job. Done. They don't want to work with me anymore. Thanks for your work. No. How about putting in work? I've earned a shot at the world title. You are right. I don't disagree with you. Thea is handing. Sure. Okay, you're gonna face somebody besides Thea next week. That's fine. So, I mean, I could put you. Like, does it have to be a solo match? It's not just your next match won't be against Thea Hale. Put Liv back in this match, and then world title match. We definitely want to blow up this. Why don't we do this as a fatal 4-way? And new fixed match, cool. Table smash power card, pretty good too. We'll buy that beginner luck. That's not bad. We won't use it this week, but Liv with 64 popularity. Who is my most popular? Probably Pete Dunne now. He's got it good. He's just finished it. So I think having him defend here is actually fine. And why don't we skyrocket Liv's popularity then? Because I want to simulate. Ideally, I want to simulate things. I don't really want to play them out. Book your least popular available star for a match this week. Who the fuck is that? All my jobbers? Oof, that's a good card too, isn't it? Oh, it's injury rehab? Nah, not a big deal. Not this week. Who do I need to put in a promo? He's got good stamina right now and decent promo skills. You guys all have trash promos. Seth is tired. Let's set up my feud for Seth versus Roman. I think is fine. Wow. Yeah, let's just get Jade, do a self promo. Don't need anything there. Bought all of those. What? That ECW power card did literally nothing. Too. This is kind of why I say, like, the cards that hurt your opponent aren't really worth it. Alright. Oh, and I gotta put this as a stipulation too, don't I? Book show. This needs to be an Extreme Rules match. Alright, Punk is very likely getting injured after this week. But I do have some restock or injury rehab so on the bank, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, like, I think this is I think I'm stalling at the moment, so let's just put it on the show. Let's see what happens. All right, looking at this, statistically speaking, Liv is at 89 popularity with 49 stamina versus and a 16 ring power. So she has the highest ring power. She has the highest popularity. I'm curious what happens here. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't Windy Chu win it? That makes the total sense. Simulate these out. I'm just simulating them. Like, I would have accepted Bianca or Naomi winning, but Windy Chu, literally the last person I would have thought would have done it. Wow, good match. Bray Wyatt. Legendary matches. Cool. I don't think I have a legendary match lined up, but we'll see what happens here. They're pretty crowd's pretty happy. Let's see. Bron Breakker winning the world title and a legendary match. Sweet. Cool. All right. Here, Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio has 25 versus Pete Dunne's 10. 83 popularity versus 67. So this is the ringer system that I kind of like, hey, maybe if you buy like a 25 popularity dude, or star power dude, they'll automatically win before. I had that as a theory originally. It was shattered, so let's see what happens here though. Yeah, ringer won it. Okay. Pete, you disappointed me. That's okay. So NXT with 128,000 fans here, SmackDown with 132, Raw with 141, ECW with 123. Kind of disappointing, man. Like, where am I at? 150. We're down by 38,000 fans. Like, we are gonna have to start moving the needle a little bit. And I do have some charity promos. I got some power cards with special promotion cards. We can definitely start building it up a little bit more. CM Punk is dead. He didn't get injured though. But he is dead. I just have to have Wolfgang call him out every week to see what happens. Liv, you have done phenomenal, but I think it's time I try and sell you off or try and get another green cruiser, red cruiser for Jade to face. Can't go there. Red cruiser. You don't have a big contract. Do I flip you? I don't think it's really worth. I might just buy another red cruiser. Like maybe I find Scarlet or somebody. Roxanne's not bad. What if you give me 100k? Yeah, that's not too bad. Cool. And then, so we got Roxanne who can do a match with Jade. And this still grows. I do need to have her face somebody other than Carmen, who's been giving her loss and loss. Roman Reigns is cranky. Roman versus McAfee. Can this be my next feud? That'd be fun. Breaker needs a challenge. I need a green fighter, I think. Or maybe I just make Breaker and Rollins face off would be cool. What is Seth's alternative? Honestly, I do need to make one more trade. I don't want to get rid of Seth. I think, no, I want to keep McAfee too. He's got a good promo skill. Honestly, I don't really, let's just see if I can sell you off. Who is a green fighter? Maybe I bring back in. I can try Trick. Try and disrupt him, give him back 100k. He doesn't have the money. He's only got 47. Maybe I bring back Eddie Thorpe for this. Here is, I'm gonna try 70 real quick. You don't have much money. That's quite enough. Let's regroup. No, not quite. Alright, let's do... Alright, that's fine. That completes the trade stuff too, so I don't really need anything else. You want Roman? Ooh. Is that worth it? No, I mean, he's got 100 stamina. I do throw on some pretty crazy matches. It is something to consider. I didn't realize he had 100, like... Damn. No. It was a good deal, but it wasn't good enough, unfortunately. I'm not gonna buy his contract when he's like for 3 weeks for $63,000. No, I'm good. I'm not making that investment back. Kamen Razar for the women. I don't really need them, so no. Okay. Scouted. I don't like that card right now. I appreciate the title shot. Good to know I'm champion. Cool. Glad I joined ECW. Hey boss, I'm talking Breaker. What? Do you want? Not right now, dude. Sorry. Tag team rivalries can have a chance to gain. Tag team superstars who perform a tag team call out gain an additional 3 stamina. Match cost that type. Ooh, that's nice. But let's do All Out War. Let's try and build the tag team division a bit. Bron Breakker wants to cut a promo this week. He is the dog, the big bad dog. And we'll do a call out against Breaker. Pete Dunne needs some respite. I don't have any scouts, or it just costs double right now. Who do I? Okay, so let's look at everybody besides the tag team division at the moment. So Wolfgang calling out CM Punk makes sense because CM Punk is dead. Can we get a power card on Punk? Not very well. Let's do this before I hire some people. Let's get Chikara boosted. Let's get this health boosted on Punk. Let's buy this. It's pretty nice. On Carmen Petrovich. She needs a match as well. Okay. So I do need some talent in the male face variety. We do have a cruiser, that's good, and I do want a fighter. Ashante or Mr. Ray Phoenix. His image sucks though. Okay, why don't we try and hunting for a fighter too then? I don't have enough things. Is there a scouted thing? I know a guy, yeah. So do this, male, green, fighter as well. Not who I'd expected. I did lower his promo skill to a 1. What? Both are 3, 4. Let's go with Ray then. I hate this image. We'll buy you for 10 weeks, and we'll buy you for not 10 weeks because I need to buy a match. Okay, so we have this versus you guys. And then for Roman Reigns, you need a match an opponent. We can do that. Pete Dunne can be called out by McAfee most likely. And we need this for Cora. And actually, we'll put Chikara into a triple threat just so her match isn't horrible. We'll build that up as well. And I still actually need a match for the final. Crap. Hopefully my champion doesn't die. Why don't I put actually this as the main event? We'll make this into a Extreme Rules match. You can do a call out as well. How we doing for popularity? That's all really low. Wow, Roman Reigns' popularity plummeted too. I mean, like, he's been gone for a bit, but geez. So why don't we do Roman Reigns needs a little bit of a boost, but he's cranky. I don't even know if I want to risk it because I don't have. Who do I give this boost to? Somebody I'm keeping for a while. And this might actually do really well too. Maybe I give this to Thea. Yeah, let's give it to like Thea. I don't really care if Jakar gets hurt right now. And yeah, everyone's happy. We'll be happy after this. Not a bad card, hopefully. Like, this makes me a little nervous because it's a championship match versus not a championship match. Pete Dunne getting hurt is a very possible as well. Like, I'm gonna flip those around. I think this is the better option. This one's really tough. I'm not sure how the curve is gonna go. It can really come down to their stars' performance. I could have it right in terms of popularity and like their matchups, but I think because we have Giants and Cruisers in the tag division, it will be better. And it's a title match. So I think this should be a better match, but 2.5, 2.5, 3.5. Holy crap. Didn't expect that to do so well. McAfee is our champion, world champion. Oh, God. And then 4.0 in the main event. Okay, made a good call here. So actually, I do want to look at this. I want to study this a little bit. So let's look at the popularity. 2.5 and the performance 2.5 versus 2.5 and yeah 4.5. So okay, why did this only perform as a 2.5? I think it comes down to the class matchup. So this is a 4-star versus a 3 and a wait no. So that doesn't make sense either. They're the same popularity, performance and rolls. Class matchup 4-star, 3.5 title. Maybe the tag team chemistry and the title match, I guess, saved it because otherwise that performance um, may have killed it as well. So I was on the same page for the popularity. I did expect the title match to kind of boost it a little bit more, so that's good. This one, performance 0, and this still did really well. Or performance at a 1-star, but popularity was so sky high. That's actually really funny. Cool. Tawawa and Phoenix is really worked well as a tag team. Awesome, good to know. 23,000 fans gained here versus 29 versus SmackDown 27 versus 26 versus. Ooh, what was the last one? I missed it. Okay, we are 40,000 fans behind. Why are you throwing this war against me right now? Because that makes no sense. Ray Phoenix. Okay, you're not gonna like this. Jade Cargill, Ray Phoenix, and Thea will have to be missed. Uh, sure. You guys are in a match anyway. I got an email. Yeah, actually, can't pass that up. I actually need help right here. Oh, and then okay, so sure, that can be a rivalry. Why are you guys also dead? Oh my god. You need to rest. You need a match against Breaker. I don't have Breaker on my roster right now. Oh my god, do I have to put these guys on the show? Jesus. I don't have much money right now. Oh god, this is gonna be a trash match too. I think this is a triple threat. Here, we'll just put this on the card. Um, I unfortunately have to do this. Okay, you're completed at least. You can't have a match either. I just have to fill in the card and then probably buy some jobbers, I think. I don't know why I was targeted. I'm last place. Just buy them right now, unfortunately. And who do I put? Maybe this is my Extreme Rules. Let's post this as a submission match. That way I don't have to pay for this. It's gotta be Extreme Rules or better. Need to have at least a stipulation. You need a rest. I am not getting many like healing power or like spa days. It is kind of crazy how freaking broke I am. Rest your male tag team chance? Why? Seriously? Okay. Let's play this out. This ain't going too well, guys. I don't feel like I'm doing anything like too wrong right now. Like other than the 4 giant things, but like that was worth like a lot of money. So 2.5, 2.5, 0.5, 2.0, 3.0. Yeah, really bad show here. But nobody got hurt, thankfully. That's good. 18,000 fans, 21 for SmackDown, 27 for Raw, and 13 for us. Okay. We are changing the shift right now. Last week's ad agency gained 9,000 fans. Let's keep that campaign running. Thanks for the rematch. I agree. Brought new physical trainer on staff. Roman train. I want both. Free options is great. I'll take him with CM Punk. Solid deal. Take him long enough to train both Reigns and CM Punk. That is completely fine. I think. Oh yeah, you're right. We do need more people. I don't have the money for that, bro. Wait, Jakar, what the fuck? I mean, I don't have the money for it. If I do that, I can't make our goal. Oh wow, she did not pay me well either. Upgrade her crew. Jeez, it's not my top priority right now. We are gonna play this, which have at least a gauntlet match. That would have been nice. I don't have the money. And let's see. Okay. And then Pat versus. You are still so like unhealthy. All right, that's my world title. You and Punk can't do anything. At least you're happy. I'm just gonna get you on a training promo. You and Lash can build this up to hopefully finish it. Roman's gone, so you can do a call out against him, try and build up that rivalry. Not that they'll probably do much. You and Jade are in a good set, and sure, this is not ideal either. This needs to be something good though. Try and boost that popularity for the Iron Man match. Jeez. I think I just have to focus on trying to build up this rivalry. Like there's oh, I don't have enough money for it. Shoot. Who's my Extreme Rules match? Currently nobody. Why don't we throw them as my Extreme Rules then? Try and save everybody else some stamina. Carmen did lose her feud, unfortunate. Oh wow, their stamina jumped though. That was well worth it for them being busy only 1 week. Yeah, yes please. Superstar GM. Probably should buy that, but I don't have the money for it. I am so broke. This is insane. Legitimately insane. Can't afford that. You're not gonna gain enough. Like, and you can get hurt. I have you try and do an advertisement promo. This is looking a little bit more grim. Like losing $20,000 every week is for what I felt like would be a decent card, but we got our Extreme Rules, but 3.5, 3.0, 1.0, 3.5, 4.0. Like that was a good match. Like that was a good show. But I don't feel like we're gaining the fans, and I don't really know why here. 24,000 fans gained. New fans 56,000. Last week's fans retention rate. Like we gained $60,000 here. Just doesn't feel like it. Maybe because I don't have the arena. Maybe like that is something that's blowing us up. Like how are they gaining that many fans? Like logistic, they're putting on charity promos every week. I've been blowing off charity promos this entire time. I realize 19, so they didn't do any charity promos. We crushed it. And 15, okay. I need to start throwing in charity promos, which we do have our Paul Heyman specials, but I just don't have the money at the moment. So I think I'm gonna sell a big star next week and invest in the arena, and then throw off a bunch of charity promos. 3K, yeah. Let's keep going for 1 more week. Do I care? You guys actually are doing fine. No, I don't need it. That's fine. I'm just talking about how much money I don't have. Heck yeah, new face. Okay, cool. Putting me in a match. I need to run a main event match. Yeah, we can do that. Falls count anywhere to as well. Do I have a stipulation that can actually boost that too? We got our extremes. Let's try and get some table matches actually down too. But let's make this falls count anywhere. And then okay, hold on a sec. So the goal is to have at least an extreme rules, but falls count anywhere plus table match. That's 18. I think that's, and this is way more extreme. Like, I'm going to say that this counts if I do a table match as well. If you disagree with me, then you're mean. I don't know what to tell you. We can make this into a fatal 4-way. We got to blow off this feud. Hopefully get the belt back on Punk as well. Bron, Breaker. Eddie Thorpe can have that match. We build up the tag match. I don't have a female tag match. I have not been doing that. You and Thea can go for the match here. Do a tables match for this. There we go. Thea is... Maybe we don't do this for Thea. Let's make this a table match. That's fine. Yeah, let's just throw it for a charity promo for now. Alright, Cargo gets the main event match. Table match. Okay. Pete is likely going to get hurt here. Unless I try and save him. But if his rivalry does go off, so I don't think I need to waste this at the moment for him. Plus, he's super happy, so even if he does get injured, he won't come back and be pissed off at me. Don't I have some benefit this card? How far away am I from this? Pretty far. Hey, Punk won it. 4.0, 3.5, 3.0, 3.0, 4.5, and Dunn did, unfortunately, come to some injuries, unfortunately. That grew to level 3, so that'll be good for our PLE finish. This did not grow to rivalry. God, that promo card was a waste. That shakeup was a huge waste for us. This grew to level 3 as well. We can actually throw them all in the main event, I think, next week. Possibly keep Roman out and actually put him in the main match. That might be better. Falls count anywhere, and yeah, not really too bad, but not ideal either. So 51,000 for NXT, SmackDown for 53, Raw for 55, ECW 68. Okay, we actually did crush that a little bit harder than I thought. We got a Vito Star, and we're still in last by about 31,000 fans. Data coming back. Lost. I mean, we did gain like 10,000 fans from that. That's fine. Contract's about to expire. Honestly, let's extend that. Mary is doing better than possibly thought. Who? I think you should put me in a match with Legend. You were just in like 100 matches with Legend. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, it's about time you put me on a PLE match. That's annoying. I really didn't want you to. Who? You might have to, actually. Oh my god. We're going to play this one out for sure, though. I am so behind. This is my main event here. And we'll do a tag team call out. Try and grow this rivalry. Give them a week to rest. Power cards. I should buy that fixed match, I think. For the men's, we either put Punk or... I think we put Punk in. He's got the most. He doesn't have a rivalry at the moment. We can do Punk in there. That's fine. And try and save up the rest of our money because we need to do some stuff. Stamina. Who do we boost? Probably... Do I put Jade? I don't really... I'm going to save that. Have a last man standing match? I can't do that this week. I guess I could. And it gives me a health spa. We'll do this. So last man standing, it costs more. Yeah, so it's same price. Ooh, wait, they're significantly better to do than Extreme Rules. Wow, okay. Oh, but it's a lower... That's annoying, but that's alright. Alright, costs the same amount of money. Last man standing match. That's cool. Alright, we are for sure playing this out because I need the fans at this point. So, yeah, and Lesner's not winning this. So we will be back when this is done. All right, we are back. So Lash went Legend managing to win her match because we definitely needed to. But as far as the card goes, 4.5, 4.5, 3.5, 4.5. Lash winning, and of course CM Punk had it was actually a tag match with Farouk. I would have actually simulated this one because I'm pretty confident that it went through, but I didn't realize it was a tag team match until we started it. Um, so 137,000 fans gained from this as well. We gained 1,000 fans, I think, from like a charity bonus or for what something. I forgot what the 1,000 was for. But PLE victories, because it was a steel cage match with them. So we gained 10,000 extra fans here, which is really, really needed right now. Total profit $62,000 as well. Versus Raw at 116, SmackDown at 110, and NXT with 124. So like NXT is definitely still killing. Oh wow, they're below us now actually. Is it because of trophies? No, we're all on trophies. Oh my god, 797. Okay, so that actually skyrocketed us quite a bit. That shuffled the card a lot more than I thought. So we are now only about 10,000 fans below. Is math right? Yeah, math is mathing. So okay, we have caught back up efficiently. I was getting worried, man. I don't have anything for Carmen, so this actually I don't want to pay for anybody though. No, that messes up with my everything. And Carmen's relatively healed up now too, so putting her on. Oh, I do not need to buy any. I do not need to buy your broken down people for that much money. Mark Coffee for you're in. Why are you? Give me a decent trade and I might consider it. Just trying to rip me off here. Okay, so do I? Who do I go? So I think my next feud I think is gonna end up being Thea and Jade, but somebody's gonna flip heel. And how are we doing? Do I still have Lash? So I think let's churn Jade heel is the next goal. So we can sell off Roxanne and try and get another green cruiser. Nobody here. Green female cruisers. Let's see. Nobody here. Kyrie, who has no stamina whatsoever. You're pissed off. Green female. No, okay, so no green female cruiser. So let me just sell off somebody. So let's try and get 82, 400. And then, so you're going heel. CM Punk needs to reface Roman Reigns most likely. Oh, you're still in a feud with Eddie Thorpe. I can make Rollins heel at this point and just flip that. Make that a card. I think that's probably doable. Have McAfee face against Bron Breakker. Continue this feud here. I don't think I'm going to use you, so I might as well sell you off and get some money. That's Lash. I definitely need another green cruiser. Like I gotta find one, but like I definitely need somebody for Lash to be able to face off with. And she's injured too. Alright, I don't have anybody for Wolfgang either. He's doing really well, but just don't have anything for him. Let me see if I can find a green fighter anywhere for a decent price. Oh, and I still need somebody for like a comp. No, they're doing well. Another green fighter is what I think I'm looking for. Can I get Luke and Gallows? That'd be actually sweet. Oh, you're injured too. Oh, crap. Um, let's make an offer. That's 160. I offered you like 60,000. Would you take this? Like that's pretty fair. 90, and that's like $180,000 worth. This is about 100. Like that's not a terrible offer. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, nah, there's no helping you. Like they're injured, dude. That would have been a cool trade, but not on the cards. Like it would have definitely been more on her side, but I think it would have been neat to do. I don't have anything for you then. Who can I find? I need a green fighter still. I still am actually interested in Andrade. What if I did something like this for this? I'll give you like, this is my last chance, so I'll give you like 4,000 bucks. I mean, that was fair. Thanks for putting me in PLE. Listen, I'm not feeling well. Let's get some health spa on you. Double your show. Ooh, okay, we need that budget. Okay. Double my budget after the next show. You just finished. Oh shit, that means I can't spend money here. Okay, hold on. Here. And then men's tag. I need to spend a lot more money than I wanted to. Shoot. Maybe I blow off this. Do I really just throw my lead to try and double my budget now? My women, oh, everyone's injured. I actually have a small roster too. This is a match. Maybe I break off this and then try and just grow these two individuals. Oh no, that's trash too. Shoot. Why was this the feud? You were just in this too. Crap. I'm just gonna buy a couple jobbers. I don't want to spend money this week. I do need female cruiser and maybe one more. Let's see. Oh, there's no fighters now. And then here. Okay. You guys go here. We have a couple singles matches to let my stars rest. And then you guys just settle it, I guess. Here, we'll do a triple threat. That's fine. Alright, and then everybody who is decent at advertising is going to advertise. Advertise. You are dead. Let's get Pete Dunne back in here. Triple. Oh, this is 3 weeks. Perfect. Pete, I need you to come back and do an advertisement. I'm resting. No. You don't understand how important this is. I need you to come back and do this for me. Let you rest. Okay. I am also, because this is actually important, we are going to do a special console. So 2 times all promos are free. I was going to plan on using this for charity promos, but I can, if I do this, I shouldn't have to worry about money too much. So I think that's really important to do. You also need to heal. I probably shouldn't have wasted the big card on you. And your most popular was, this is going to be something crazy. Okay, I was hoping, watch it be like a network special to like not do any advertisement promos or something. And then Common Razar are pretty low. Let's get a boost for them. And then I have to put in Extreme Rules. Let's just do that. Did I use that power card? I didn't feel like I'd used it. Okay, I did. I'm not going to book a tables match. I should still book the tables match. It's not that much money. Okay. So in theory, I'm hoping to have around $60,000 at the end of the show. That is what I'm hoping for. Yeah, we need a lot more tables matches, so I need to put those, keep putting those on. Spend 400k on power cards. I'll be able to. These are all really good power cards too, which really sucks because I want all those. I need those health spas. But no, that's an extra. Those are basically costing me double right now. So we are going to skip through. hopefully these advertisement promos are good. I'm actually gonna not. I don't want to simulate my show because I want to see how much money I make from these. Roman wins the belt. All right, grows the rivalry. Advertisements, 27,000. Cool, cool. Tables match. Dante Roberts. This was a 1-star match for table match. Breaker, $40,000. Hell yeah, didn't lose any promo either. Wolfgang wins against Matt. I don't really care if that rivalry started. Nope. Okay, cool. Pete Dunne came in, gave me 22,000. Jobber match. Queen Bee making the win. Bee versus Bell. That's annoying. Oh wait, no, the Disco Bell's fine. Lost 15 popularity. Wow. But gained 18,000 fans or $18,000. Okay, so honestly, not as impactful as I thought it would, but a lot of them didn't lose any popularity, which is nice doing that. But hey, we finally have a legendary match with them too. They win their belts back, so hopefully they're a little bit happier. Gain some popularity from that one too. Like this was a good show. 5,000. So 4-star, 1-star, 3-star, 0.5, and 4-star. We NXT gained 13,000 fans. SmackDown 19. Raw with 21 and $568,000 gained, doubling our show. We're at 800K. Sorry, 800. Yeah, $800,000, and we still gained 21,000 fans. So we didn't sacrifice like the show too much to do this. We have made 2 million, earning a second trophy. So that does put us ahead in trophies, and we're only 10,000 fans behind. And this week we're killing it. And I will honestly buy you for the rest of the season now because of that. You can stay till the end of the season. Amazing growth. Oh, you want money now? Sure, why not? Here. There goes fucking 200 grand right off the bat. We need better effects packages. You are wrong. We don't need them at the moment. Have at least a TLC match, and you need a match of against Thea Hale. Okay. Okay, so first thing is you guys need to be in a tag match of some sort, though. So we are going to... who was I planning? There we go. We'll just fill in the slots. But I do want to make Jade Cargill a run-in on Thea because I want to turn her heel next. Bron Breakker versus CM Punk. Sounds smart to me. Paul Heyman, guys. God, that match in real life would be freaking awesome. Ugh. Let's see. How do we do the men's tag? Ray Phoenix is about to leave too in 2 weeks. Let's see. Get the tables. Power cards, pretty decent. I honestly need to... I'm gonna try and save some money though, because I just really want the wrestling center. I put it on way too long. I think that is why I was struggling with money so much. Put that on the mid card. Eddie needs some time to rest. Do this just as a self promo. Keep him relevant. Seth Rollins versus... we can do that. That's fine. Carmen needs a red fighter. I'm gonna try and find you a good red fighter. So let's find you a female red fighter. Let's get a legend actually. I can't. Julia gain a popularity. Don't matter for that. Gains popularity. 5-star. Let's do Eve. We can do Eve. We'll buy her for the season. Okay. And then we will make Eve Torres versus Carmen Petrovich. We'll flip this around. We have a TLC match, so I don't need an Extreme Rules match. Wait, why do I have a TLC? Why is this a TLC match? I just have a TLC match. Okay, cool. Is that going to compromise? We don't need to have them do the TLC match. Let's have this the TLC match. Pat McAfee. Let's just start running some charity promos now that we have some money. You don't do anything right now. You're resting still. You're resting. Make you do a charity promo as well. I want to just make this the week where we go full in with charity promos. Pete can do another charity promo. Cool. And we'll do... So let's see how many... So 2 times season, all promos this week are free and have the results doubled. Perfect. We'll buy get that table. I still need a table match. We'll make this a tables match, I guess. No, they don't have much stamina. We'll do this one. Cool. Alright, I'm feeling significantly more confident after the Angel Investor card. Like, that was pretty good. Alright, CM Punk gets the belt back off of Breaker. So 4-star, 2.0, 2.0, 2.0, 3.0. Not as good at this final match. What happened here? Not a, like, performance was pretty low. That's annoying. 4.5 stars, 4 stars. New rivalry started. Perfect. How are you doing with stamina? Carmen is... Okay, I thought she had lower stamina, I thought. Jade Cargill, no rivalry started. Okay. Oh, shoot. I wanted to see how... So let's look at our charity. So promo fan bonus, only $30,000. That, or 30,000 fans gained. That's actually not that great. So out of all those promos, and that... So I can pretty much say that Special Counsel is legitimately... Like, and ECW, I will confirm 100% are probably some of the worst power cards. Like, so you're wasting out... Like, if you compare their power cards to... Okay, so let's just say I did 2 charity promos across the board. Then that's 60,000 fans gained. Okay. So compare that to somebody like Tyler Breeze, who is give everybody a stamina boost. Like, that is easily worth more than 60,000. I'd pay more than 60,000 to have that boost. We look at somebody like what's her name, Sonya Deville, who buys everything at the shop and it doubles. That's easily way more than $60,000 that you would get. Like, or 60, or like, I guess not dollars, but like that's worth 60,000 fans, or 60,000 fans roughly. Like, um, yeah, I'm not seeing it for Paul Heyman, man. I think he definitely will need a buff, like that promo card. Maybe, I don't know if that's a 3-time thing or what, but I guess if you count in the cost of how much those charity promos saved you, because they were all zeros. So instead of paying 15, then that's 30, 60. So you save 60. So you spend 120,000 fans for about you save $120,000. No, that's not right. 15, 30, 60. That's 100. Yeah. So you save $120,000 to get 60,000 fans. I mean, in some close games, sure, that's helpful, but I would have rather played anything else if I was trying to like really plan it out. I do not think Paul Heyman and ECW is worth playing, at least against AI. But with that said, we are number 1 now. So by a good amount, like there's the 30,000 fan difference right there. So we did skyrocket ourselves up to first place. We have way more money than everybody else because of the angel investment thing. So we're pretty much at a good spot. Ray has good stamina. Should I just extend his contract? I have the power card. I have the money though. Let's spend that. Clearly, what do you want? CM Punk and McAfee? Sure. CM Punk's a little sleepy right now though, bro. Can't you pick somebody else? You're already happy. You're not super happy though. Let's just make it happen. Loser Cargill. Yeah. We can have a match with Cargill. Have at least a tables match too. So let's have our tribal chief Roman Reigns face off against CM Punk. Let's have him face off against Pat McAfee. We don't want to put a title on the line, but we are going to have Breaker run in on that. You and Wolfgang can be here. This isn't going to be stale yet, so might as well put that on the card. You and Eve can have a match. You need to call out Miss Cargill if you're pissed off at her, and allow Cargill to do a role change. Pete is still a sleepy boy. We definitely need to get some... I mean, I could technically do like this for this. I mean, it's not ideal. I mean, it's fine. Then I might as well utilize them. Eddie Thorpe is grumpy again. What the hell, bro? Why don't I just try and get you in the spotlight, keep you in the spotlight. Make sure you don't throw a hissy fit. Yeah, I mean, might as well utilize. Actually, why don't we just cut off this one, just have a singles match. Let Seth call him out. Let him rest a little bit. Buy that physio. Have at least one tables match this week. Who do I put the tables match on? Let's do this. And then we'll do this as our Extreme Rules match. No, let's see, hold on. They put this, we'll put this as the Extreme Rules. That's fine. Show logistics, I need one more week. I'll buy that Wrestling Center. And then our money issues are solved. Like, always balancing the money. All right, we did grow that rivalry. We do have the heel change, but 4-star, 2.5, 1.5, 1.5, 3.5. Did grow this? Did this grow? Nope, it did not. 2? I think they're still at 2-star. That's annoying. I so hate that. Pat McAfee winning his triple threat though. That's funny. Breaker and CM Punk did grow with that run-in. Tables match happened and didn't do too bad. That grew. This did not do anything, but that's again fine. We're just kind of filling up that card. Eve did win. All right. So 15,000 fans for NXT, SmackDown with 18, Raw with 7, and ECW with 19. Yeah, we're feeling good now, guys. Got an injury rehab too in case somebody gets hurt. CM Punk is our champion. Thanks for the match against Pat and Punk. Kind of thought they had a team up to cheat. Okay. Have a proposition. Our fans will love it. You're already super happy, but they're against jobbers, so I don't really care. So sure, you got yourself a partnership. Just make you even more happy. Do we go again? Boom. Against boom. And then Lash gets a little boost. Be fine. You are injured. You need to solve this though. You guys are low. Put this on the show. Our tag team matches need to go. And I have a female. Let's do a fatal 4-way with all the women. Sure. Dante. Well, now we'll throw them in here. I think that's fine. Now they're pretty low, but they're also contracts expiring that I'm not doing anything. So let's just see what happens. Let's do a cage match here. So I don't think any of these feuds are going to continue after today. So that's going to knock off the Extreme. I don't need the Extreme Rules now, but I still need some table matches, right? Oh yeah, I need a lot more table. Why don't I just book everything table matches here? Let's just get it done so I don't have to worry about it anymore. There we go. Everything's at tables, and we got a steel cage match. Cool. You guys are going to try and grow that. I don't know if I should do a double call out because you're sleepy. You can do a charity promo. You can do, is it worth the 4-star rivalry? Do I have a physio card? If I have a physio, then I'm just gonna have to call out. I do have physios. Oh, and actually, you know what? Let's do the boiling point too. So this is gonna increase rivalries all by 1 for the go home show, even better. Let's buy this. Let's buy this. And we're low on money already again. We should probably throw some hate onto second place, which is currently Raw. Schedule run-in on my champions. Don't really care about that. Yeah, all these, I literally didn't really go for any of these. So, like, just, yeah, 10 stable matches. Getting all these pretty naturally was awesome. That was definitely the easiest challenge list I think I've seen. I did not have to try for any of these. Yeah, so that will let Breaker rest. I think I'll finally allow Pete Dunne to just chill out. Give him, like, yeah, because then he can actually be a specialist on our show. We do finally have this, so we buy that, and we are back to being broke. Cool. Tables, I don't need to worry about because everybody's a tables match at the moment. Maybe I do throw this on Raw. We throw this on Raw. We throw this on Raw. Just want to bombard them with everything. Bad timing. Let's just do it SmackDown. That's fine. Don't need that on Cindy because they're about to leave. Okay. Anybody needs promotions? Cool. What do you want? You become more popular. I like that. You need to be more popular. I want to be popular, but more important. Oh, this is popularity. That's fine. And Roman Reigns, you will take 2 less stamina. That's fine. So you can't talk on the mic, so you're gonna have to do stamina. Have a run in. We already looked at this. She's intervening interference. We got a grudge match built right here. And yeah, let's let it ride. Let's do it. Let's simulate the show. And Raw, we're gonna simulate the show. Four 4.5, 2.0, 4.0, 4.0. Oh, God, really? What? This solved. How the heck? 3.5 stars versus 3 and 3. 3.5 stars and 3. And their performance just sucked. Like, but still, the rivalry was way better. Okay, hold on. Rivalry was 4 stars. Why does it drop down to 1? That actually upsets me. I'm really annoyed by that. Tag chemist, like, this 100% was the right answer. 3.5 star performance. Like, this was a 4-star rivalry, and it's only counting as 1 star. That is super freaking annoying. I'm annoyed by that. I'm a little tilted from there. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Anyway, we gained 61,000 fans. 53 for Raw, 51 for SmackDown, 49 for NXT. We got this. That's kind of nice. I don't know why I got this, but that's pretty good. Yeah, we're ahead by about 50,000 fans after that. That's nice. Chill out. Opposing brand, random superstar loses. Oh no, not Cindy Backfire. Oh no, she went from 1 to 0. Oh, the baits, man. She got hit by the trap card. Yeah, that's fair. Good job. Yep. Hey, bye. Hey, no. Thanks for your match. You have no stamina. Thanks. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you all. I like that sabotage. Yeah, that was completely unprovoked. How dare you? Look, you need to make better health spa. Who got hurt? I don't remember who got hurt. Good, that can keep you trust your word. Thanks for the match against Jade. Didn't go the opportunity. Okay, cool. Do not book my most popular available giant this week. That's a good card. Who's my most popular giant? Am I going to be upset? Giant is Jade Cargill. Ooh. I mean, she is injured, so that's not the end of the world. Yeah, I can make the show without her. That's totally fine. We are going to make this the championship match. We will make this into something. Is there a boost anything? Nope. I mean, I kind of want them for WrestleMania, so just make that Extreme Rules, I guess. Should be all my... Yeah, I got the tables. Okay, so those are all completed. Any promises I need to do? Nope. Okay, so from here... The boys... I mean, hey, look at that. I set them up for success right there. New perk. Let me buy their perks because I don't like when the AI has to pick them. Main roster... Dante, you are going to be really good at Hell in a Cell matches going forward. And Giant, let's see. Argus, you can be good at Gauntlet matches. That's fine. And I think I'm saving... Oh yeah, my veto. That's annoying. Okay, so for the men, somebody who's not crazy injured, who has a lot of stamina right now, it's Roman. Let's simulate if I do Roman. And then for the women, who's got... This one I can't simulate. I mean, I probably could do Carmen. She's got good popularity. And then maybe I just put somebody with good stamina onto a charity promo. Sure. Fixed match power card, helpful. This is helpful. Don't care about that. got 3 of these table matches. I kind of actually need to use some of them. Cool. Let's see what we do. All right, so on this card, we have Roman Reigns and Ziggler. I have way more popularity than Ziggler, but he is a little bit higher in the star power. It is a tag match, so maybe my tag team partner does matter a bit, and it's slightly annoying that I got stuck with Berto because Andrade is better in almost everything, and he does. Yeah, this would definitely, if I had to guess, this would easily go for Andrade and Ziggler. So I guess I will play this out, unfortunately. So I will be back. Okay, so looking at this one, um, Liv is still in the same kind of tier as me, and this is a fatal. So like 68 popularity versus 64, 15 popular. Like this one, I feel like is a little bit more coin flippy. Natalia is definitely a runner in this as well. I am genuinely curious who wins this one. I'm just gonna simulate this because I think there's a chance we win, but like okay, yeah, that was lucky. I don't really know why though. I feel like overall, like maybe or Natalia technically should have had it over us. But maybe because like the popularity boost from the belt doesn't quite make like it's so weird. Maybe it is just simply a formula of you have this increases your chance to win, this increases your chance to win, and so on. Like it's really hard to say. Um, but getting the win with that it was pleasantly a nice pleasant surprise. Our main event did go to a 5-star as well, getting Breaker the belt over Punk. Oops, shoot, how many fans was that? That was 102,000 fans for NXT, SmackDown with 96, Raw with 95, and ECW with 137. Okay, the stress is over. I think we're kind of in the winner's block here. Yeah, we are now almost 90,000 fans ahead of second place with an extra trophy on them. So not too bad. Let's figure it out. I think we unfortunately need to finally get rid of CM Punk. I don't know if I want to. Like, does it hurt the challenge? Like, it's we had our 4 Paul Heyman guys, right? We got Seth freaking Rollins, who is the newest Paul Heyman guy, along with Bron Breakker. We got Roman Reigns. We got CM Punk. Like, I don't know if I want to get rid of them. But at the same time, I don't have much for them to do, especially CM Punk now because he is really, really injured. I could probably just keep him in a promo, have him call out Roman Reigns, but I don't even have them as a belt for a belt. So I don't know. Um, Eddie Thorpe finally won a belt, though. That's interesting. Maybe I do get a cut off Eddie Thorpe again. Do I sell him? So I think so far it needs to be. It's gonna end up being Rollins and Breakker versus Punk and Roman, just calling each other out every week because everyone's super injured. And then Acom got injured, which is really unfortunate. So like, might try and just sell them, but like now he's only worth like $7,000. Does that actually like them being injured affects their contract that way? That's actually interesting. Um, well, who do I put for my men's tag? Do I try and get Pretty Deadly? May not be bad. Oh my crap, they are so much more. They are worse, but like because of that injury. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold up a second. Rizar should be at least like 39,000 or something. Like that's insane. Like insanely low value for both of these gentlemen. It was actually really unfortunate that they lost their belts there though. So we have Akira Tozawa as our tag champion, who is actually a good tag team with who was it? Ray Phoenix. So this is actually my tag team. So I need another giant bruiser matchup if I want to try and keep this. So bruiser. Any giants? I mean, I could actually try and keep Rizar. What would be the best way to do this? Try and get Josh Briggs and them together and then just do a roll flip? I mean, like, it's 33. It's 8. What am I trying to do? It's 10,000. What if I did 80? No, wait, that's crazy high value. this pays for Josh. Like their trade pays. Like let me try and do it for like 40. Okay, I'm glad I didn't overpay. I mean, I kind of still did, but I wasn't expecting her to actually go for it. So I can get Briggs and Jensen back on the same team. And then now we need a bruiser, which I can actually make Pete Dunne a good matchup, I think, against Eddie Thorpe going into the PLE. I don't really have anything for McAfee, unfortunately, so maybe I just find a jobber or somebody to throw him in just to kind of settle. Well, he needs to get into a feud with somebody because uh, we're getting to the end of our show. It's actually pretty fine. I think we're in a good spot. I don't need to sell anybody else right now. Oh, Wolfgang. I probably should have actually sold Wolfgang. Ooh, AJ Styles injured for 7 weeks. I could get so much AJ Styles value. No. And I did actually want them. They are both cruisers. I don't have enough giants, and one of them's injured for 5 weeks, so nope. Nope. But I don't know why I declined there, but I'm blinded. All right, marketing suggests Wolfgang and Phoenix might be worth considering. Next 5 weeks, solo contests between those two, including triple threat and fatal four-way matches, will receive a popularity boost. If you up to you to decide if it fits your plans. Okay, Wolfgang and Phoenix can be single stars. I think that might be. Oh wait, no, because he's an attack vision. That's annoying. Really crushed. Thanks. Haven't had any matches. You actually do need to go into the match this week. Not feeling 100%. Yeah, sure, get some rest. Matches that have specialists get boosted quality, but they all lose stamina. Female matches boost. No, we don't want to do that. We have significantly more men. I don't. I mean, I don't have the Giants. Aren't planned to do anything, so we have to, I guess, go specialist shows. So who do we put right off the bat? You are facing Eddie Thorpe. And a role change with this. And then we do a tag team call out for them against you and you. You do a call out for, or just a self. I don't even think we put you in a self promo. We need to put you in a match, don't we? Oh wait, no, we don't. We need you to rest a little bit. So we do that. And then you guys go into a match. And then, ooh, Eve is like dead. So we do actually have to let her rest a little bit. And then I think we do this. What was the plan here? You and Wolfgang? No, it's you and Breaker, I think. And you guys are both super injured. Alright, so I need a couple things. I mean, I could probably put this match on and then let him rest. It can only be one. Let's see. We got a physio for her just to make sure she doesn't get, like, hurt. We'll buy this. Okay, so I need a submission match in my card too, which is perfectly fine for this one. And see, I don't have a female cruiser. Don't really have anybody for Lash, unfortunately. Like, I kind of want to boost her to something besides a giant at the moment, which is not normally what I do. Carmen Petrovic, get their boost up to 15. Kind of a waste this late into the series, but that's fine. And I don't have anything else I can do with this. So I am currently in need. This and this can't be a thing anymore. Who is... Oh wait, you guys are not having a match. You are getting called out by Punk is the goal. McAfee can face Wolfgang. And then that leaves me with Punk, or I'm sorry, Seth Rollins versus Breaker is going to be my next build. So I do actually need to put a green cruiser on the card. Green female cruiser. That I don't have any scouting talent for. Shit. Okay. God. Making the scouts disappear on like the week after a PLE really sucks. Why don't I do... Who's in the scout pool? Yeah, not ideal. I'm gonna have to. And, okay, so why don't we flip this around a little bit. Let's have this as a match. Do a run-in by Jade. Okay, we have our submission match locked. And these two dudes are just be a thing. Sure. Let's make this the main event. Put on a table match and boost it. I'll buy this card as well. So I can reduce a level of all their logistics for the next show. Can't be used in the last week of the season. Okay. So I have to use that like 2 weeks. And so we have... What's next? I want 4, so I get backstage brawls. Yeah. So I need 2 more weeks to do a backstage brawl. Save up some of my money though, because I do want to... I definitely want to do a backstage brawl spam with the 20% promo card. Oh, that would have been so good. Oh, I might actually just save it for next season because I can just do Paul Heyman promo card with the 20% boost, all charity promos. That might be worth it to like hold it. I'm already way ahead, so like that's not the end of the world, but if I hold it, but 3.5, 2.5, 3.5, 1.0, 4.5. Woo! There we go. Nobody hurt, thankfully. That's all good. Hale and Cargill did not grow their rivalry. That's okay. CM Punk did finally grow up that rivalry. Well, we gained 13,000 fans for ECW, 15 for Raw, SmackDown with 18, and NXT with 19. Okay. We did get a pre-match physio. We are still ahead by, well, we're only ahead by about 89,000 fans now. Hey again, progress, blah blah blah. Thought I left Atlanta for good. Oh shoot. Eddie cheated me. Want a rematch? I'll see to it. That's fine. Lash needs a match. Okay. Ron Breaker calling out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins calling out Braun Breaker. Roman Reigns calling out Punk. And then Eddie Thorpe is... Why are you so freaking like... Where's Pete? You're injured too. Let him rest. Jesus, guys. Come on. Maybe I do buy the underground one. Just let him get hurt one of the last weeks. Yeah. Lash wants to make an appearance. Let's just have her find a female green cruiser. We could probably do this. Nope, nobody in there. Let's try and find somebody cheaper. So Soruka. I mean, you're probably you're going in the mid card, so let's just have you face Kalani. I want to save a little bit of money. That, and then Lash can have a match against Soruka. Do I have jobbers currently? You guys are doing that to fill up the slots. Oops, you're not doing a TLC match though here. We did not grow this as much as I would have liked. Did I forget about that match last week too? You and Eve, Pat McAfee has to go into this card. Sheath. Okay. Hopefully Wolfgang doesn't get hurt either. I have to have an Extreme Rules match somewhere. And did I do that last week? I know I had some other, I had a submission match, so that's why. And I want to buy this next week. I should have enough money. And, okay. to the moon. Do I even want to waste it? Like, so the point of me getting popularity boosts to people this late doesn't really, like, it's not going to be as beneficial as if I hold on to those people for the whole season. So, and me, I'm probably not going to use many of those other power cards, and ideally don't want to really waste any of these either. Um, I will. I'll just have. He sucks at promos, so I kind of have to get them in a match, don't I? I got a rivalry card. We'll see how that goes. Book your most. I don't care about that. All right, so everyone's happy. You got 2 weeks of rest. You're getting a match against Eddie Thorpe. Cool. Let it ride. All right. No rivalry still out of this. Ugh, that's annoying. I'm curious on if they have chemistry or not. Do these? Let's see. Tag chemistry is pretty decent. Thea and Hale. So, oh wow. Oh shoot. That's not good. Yeah, I messed up on the rivalry. I forgot they have a decent rivalry here. So it was 3.5, 4.0, 1.5, 2.5, 2.5. All right, let's see. NXT 3,000 fans. SmackDown 21,000 fans. Wow. What did they do? Did they do anything special? No, they just put on a good show. What did NXT do so poorly? They even with that, they logistic bonus and a promo fan bonus, and they still only made like that's how they made their 3,000. They would have gained 90,000 fans or 90 fans if they didn't do those. That's hilarious. 16 for Raw, and for us 7,000. Cool. You have a problem. That's fine. You'll have to miss a show. I don't know. I don't need to spend the money on you right now. Wolfgang is handing me nothing but losses. Dude, you're in a feud with him. You guys barely wrestled. What is your... I mean, you do have a 2-loss record. I'm sure. We can have you do a run-in attack. Alright. Pete, you need to have a match against Eddie Thorpe. Eddie Thorpe, you need to not be a loser and get hurt. So we will put this match on. And, I mean, I could technically just put a triple threat match. Who didn't want edit? Was it Pat? Yeah, Pat wanted something different. I actually might not want to put Pat in this one because I already have the specialist. So we'll do this. Put Pat into something else because it does boost popularity. Do a triple threat here with adding Pat McAfee into the feud. Have you get called out. Try and continue the men's tag division. Unfortunately, you guys are not looking good for it. You can continue growing that. And have you do this. Put this on the main event. Have you guys do call outs to try and get this up. Jade can do a call. We actually don't even have to do a call out. I forgot I have that power card. So we'll just do this. I want to make sure that they get to the 4-star, so I'm making sure, assuming one of them will fail, but by the show, Gorilla Crew, cool. Unfortunately, I won't be able to buy any more assets, so I might as well just start stocking up on some power cards, I think, at this point. Oh, I almost forgot about our rule. We need extreme rule match somewhere. Who does the extreme? You guys can just do this. Boom. Oh, and next week, okay, so actually next week is something we want to hit people on. So who's in second right now? It's SmackDown. Let's throw some shade on them. Reduce can't be used last week. Boom. And anything else I have at them at the moment? It doesn't look like it. Cool. And we got a thing here too. We can blind them next week. Let's go. All right, 3.5, 2.0, 3.5, 1.5, 3.5. Okay. We did grow this to a 3. Nobody got injured. Nobody injured. Cool, cool, cool. Everyone is good. We got a 4 stars. Okay, we got plenty of feuds growing here. Lots of stuff we can pop up. We finally got this to grow a little bit. That's nice. Because we can put that onto the show and possibly Mania as well, assuming that nobody else is. They're pretty low. They're probably gonna. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Um. Okay. ECW gaining 16,000 fans. Raw 18, 23 for Smack, and 17 for NXT. Blinded. Ooh, chill out. Who we hitting? Who we hitting? Nobody good? Okay. Unfortunate. Not the end of the world. War games. Okay. I'm gonna pop lately. A great idea we tag for a match. Dude, for like 2 weeks. I mean, I could have said yes and just said yeah. We're gonna totally do that. Put me in a match against Josh Briggs. Yeah, that sounds. Forget it, Ray. No, that sounds like a great idea, dude. Have at least one Extreme Rules match. That's been the gimmick. Okay, so we settle that. We will boost up all of our things as well with our boiling point. Unless I want to just use this. Do I want to put a 20% boost right now? I don't think it's worth it. Save it. I do need to have an Extreme Rules match. I don't have a belt on the line here. Who's got the middle? Pete Dunne? Let's solve that. Can we do an Extreme... nope. Can't do a Steel Cage match because they vetoed me. Cool. I hate that. Jade Cargill here. You and Wolfgang can possibly wait till Mania and just do a stipulation. I do kind of want this to grow, but you guys are so injured. Why don't we just try doing a tag team callouts again? If we can do a double tag team call out, that might work out. That way we can get them to a 4-star. We can do this as a fatal 4-way as well. And then we have one more match. Put this on the card, I think. If they don't get injured, they can go into a fatal 4-way for Mania. And that'll give her time to rest. And then we can do a charity promo here because we just want to burn some money right now. Buy that physio. I probably should have bought this instead, but it's okay. Can I use this again? There. You don't have any fun now either. And I think this is as good of a show as I can do right now. You wanted a match with fun. Yeah, that's good. Extreme Rules. There's no way that last match, Chikara will, not Chikara, Lash Legend will stop us with Kalani. Yeah, we should definitely be good here. A lot of people I feel like are going to be injured this week, though. We'll see what happens. All right, Seth freaking Rollins. 5-star, 3.5, 3.0, 3.0, 4.0. This did a lot better than I thought, too, actually. This did a lot worse than I thought. We did get CM Punk and Pete Dunne injured, though, unfortunately. That's annoying. Yeah, pretty good turnout. Nobody got hurt here, but they didn't really grow their rivalry either. So, I mean, I'll put them on the card, but it's not ideal. This did go. Jade Cargill is, damn, -6. I was hoping she would be like 41 so I could put her on the next mat card, but it's fine. 57,000. Razor and Rakam do work really well as a tag team. Yeah, I knew. Oh, I don't have. They're on my team anymore. 57,000 fans gained for NXT. SmackDown for 48. Raw for 66. Pretty good. And then us for 55. All right. We are at Mania, boys. And probably one girl that watches this. Hey, I feel like I'm the fall guy every week. I just want to win. Jade Cargill, isn't it time you put me in a PLE? Yeah, that was the plan, but you're pretty weak right now. I'm sure your least popular Giant's not really worth. So, can I boost Cargill? Is it worth trying to get her boosted? I mean, if I'm playing it out, then. And let's see, you can be... bruisers I feel like are harder to find. You're vetoed. I don't have anything more asset-wise. So if I put her on the card, she is my most popular. It's not really worth like risking though. We will put this on the card. And I think we do a fatal 4-way. And then we just do some charity promos. Who's got my best promo? McAfee, charity, probably Rollins. Yeah. Who won his stuff? You want to be in? Okay. I just gave you a match, didn't I? Oh, you're in the match right now. Okay. For the men, wow. Put Roman out. All right, let's play this out, boys. Let's do it. Okay, so looking at this card, Bianca's injured too. We have more popularity. Next Immortal, like losing these is gonna suck. But I feel like this is a pretty easy. This was a pretty easy challenge, other than the very beginning when I was panicking. I don't know how much I'm gonna continue this one, but so let's just play it. Let's just simulate them. Ooh, Baszler. Okay, it makes sense. She wasn't injured. She had decent popularity and everything else. That's totally fine. Just gonna simulate all this whole thing. And do we get? Oh, we didn't even get that one for Roman Reigns. Unfortunately, I didn't really. They look how stacked that one was. Ah, that's annoying. Let's just play it out though. So 177 fans gained here. So for ECW, I should have bought more stuff. I did not spend the money I needed to at the end. 75,000 fans, logistic bonus. Yeah, so 177 versus 188 versus 190 versus 100. Oh, God. Okay. Gained 2.3 million fans. Blinded. And yeah, I mean, we were ahead by about 56,000 fans at the end of this one. I had a 20% boost if I really wanted to like abuse it and get some special promo cards. Go in with like the backstage brawls. Yeah, this was it felt like it was a little stressful at the beginning because I'm like, why am I so far behind? But it came together. We have the extremist, most extreme rules, tables, Matt Turner, largest average car out. How many table matches did you do? Because I did 10. Most triple threats. Oop, shoot, I'm gonna go back. No, I can't. Why can't I go back? Jakar Jackson, or Lash Legend. Why am I keep calling her Jakar now? Lash Legend won 12 matches. Popularity gain with Eddie Thorpe. Highest match rating was CM Punk. Pete Dunne with 2 weeks injured and 20 book. She was my Iron Woman. Dang. Not too shabby. Alright guys, if you do want to see a Season 2, please let me know in the comments of this. I'll hold on to this file for a little while just to see. What do you think? Was it too easy, too hard? Like, I mean, like, it definitely wasn't too hard. Was it too easy of a challenge? People have asked me to play a Paul Heyman run, like, since, like, 2K20, like, 4, like, last year. And, like, can you do a ECW run? I'm like, I guess. Like, it seems pretty easy. And it was, again, I guess maybe because of my playstyle of, like, start low and then just skyrocket ahead. Then, like, I was kind of worried at first, but I at this point I'm so far ahead. I have 20% boosts. Like I can't imagine falling any further behind. So continuing this. If you guys do want to see a season 2, please let me know in the comments. I will definitely do it if I have at least like a couple people to say, hey, I would really love to see another one in season 2. And if you have suggestions of, okay, well, here's how we make season 2 harder, then feel free like to give it a little bit more of a challenge oomph. Like I'll take any suggestions. I think next week I might just do the yes only challenge or something. I don't know. Well, it'll depend on what I'm in the mood for. I wanted to try something a little different, so this is where I came up with. But if you guys like this content, hopefully I've earned your subscription. I am again only about 30 more subscriptions away from hitting my goal of 1,000. How many YouTubers do you know are this desperate to hit 1,000 subscribers? So please, if you have sat through this entire thing, if you hear my voice, if you hear my cries, please hit the like and subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. It's a button for you, and it's the world for me. I appreciate it. Take care. I'm done begging. Bye. I love you. Do 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 do. Then do 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 do. Now do 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 do. Da 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 da. Forever. Do 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 do. No copyright together.